Bueno, amigos, estamos con Dave Feldman, presidente de Knuckle Fighting Championship. And my friends, we are with Dave Feldman, the president of Knuckle Fighting Championship, one of the companies that is growing so fast and so powerful. Dave, you have a favorite fight, KnuckleMania, very big success, great success. How can you top that? Because everybody was talking about that event, social media engagement, the fights were good. Paige Vanzant, how can you top that?
That's the $1 million question. How do we top that? So every event, you know, we do these great events, and almost every event I hear, how do you top that? How do you top that? You know, it's just keep putting on these great fights. We're in talks with some really, really big fighters right now, really huge names. And, you know, we're just going to add, we're looking to do another show in Miami in May, and then a really big show in July that's going to be, you know, kind of like our big summer event. And we're going to come up with a name for that. And that's going to be the one that hopefully can top KnuckleMania.
You have Paige Vanzant. Paige Vanzant was a really also big success because she moved a lot of people. She lost, but I was reading your thoughts on the fight. How can you tell about the future of Paige Vanzant in the company?
Well, I mean, look, the thing is look, had Paige Vanzant went in there and completely got her butt kicked the entire fight, number one, or number two, I went in there and started strong and then finished really, really weak, I probably wouldn't have been as so high on her as I am now, because she started slow. She kind of found her groove, and at the end of the fight, she really found her stuff and came on. So I think that there's a future for Paige Vanzant here with this company. In this sport, I mean, obviously with this company there is, but with this sport, I think as well. And she'll probably be on that big card that we're going to do in July too, against another well-known fighter who we're going to announce here any day. Another well-known former UFC fighter who you know, I think is going to give her a good challenge.
Talking about UFC fighters, I also wrote your thoughts about Alistair Overeem and Junior Dos Santos, that you were interested. What is going on with these guys?
Yeah, we talked to both of the management teams again today, and you know, we're just waiting. It's you know, going to go back and forth. They were guys that have been a staple really in the UFC heavyweight division, and you know, they were making good money. So we had to see, does that you know, make sense for us? And there's going to be other offers coming in for them too. So they have to weigh everything out. You know, we are different, and these guys, you know, they have a legacy. So they want to see, do they want to cross over and do this at the end of their career or not? But very, very good conversations right now. And we're very optimistic we're going to be able to land at least one of those two deals.
You signed a Russian fighter, Kuranov. What moved you to do that? And how do you see the international market now that you have this event in Thailand?
I have a lot of interest coming out of Russia right now. So you know, we're definitely going to be expanding as everything's opening up from COVID right now. It's going to give us a great opportunity to expand. We're going to go down to Mexico. We're going to go to Russia 100%. We're going to go back to Thailand and put on a little bit better of an event. Australia, England. I mean, we have a lot of locations right now where we have partnership deals in place right now. And the people that actually want to buy the rights to Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship there, and we will assist them. So it's just a matter of really just opening up the borders and letting us do our thing. And we're going to really, really, I think this thing is going to really explode.
Miami is also a hotbed for you, like a second city for your company. What can you tell us about the show in May in Miami?
It's going to be a lot of some of the guys that you've seen before, and some new faces as well. We can't really officially announce it yet. It'll be at a great facility that we're working with right now, one of two. It could be a huge event, and it could be a little smaller event at a nice venue as well. So, you know, like I said, some of the guys that you're used to seeing in the Miami bare knuckle scene will be fighting. Hector Lombard will be fighting. Yuli Diaz. Probably Thiago Alves, you know, all the guys down there that have made a name for themselves in fighting in the past are going to come back. And then we also have some new talent. We also have two girls fights that we're going to put on that card because, as you know, the girls fights seem to just steal the show. So we're going to put another two ladies fights on there. And I think it's going to be a great event. We love it in Miami. Obviously, you know, Miami's a great place to be. It's a fun place to be, but the fans are really, really attaching to it. You know, we're probably more well known in Miami than any other city in the world right now for bare knuckle.
I think so. I think so.
I mean, I go down the street there. It's just different there. I go down the street and they're like, bare knuckle, bare knuckle.
Yes, it is.
You know,
yes, it is. And speaking about it, you saw maybe the Canelo Alvarez show, 15,000 people. I think it's the boxing show with more fans in attendance since the COVID hit the US. So 15,000 people. Can you imagine something like that in bare knuckle here in Miami? Because the state's open more than other states.
So actually I was in talks with Matchroom. I actually helped them get that facility. So I brought them there to the Hard Rock Stadium, and we are in talks with the Hard Rock Stadium right now. So that's big potential. There's a huge fight that they're talking about that might come against us. So that will determine whether we go there or to the other venue. That's all we're waiting for. But if we get the thumbs up this week, we're going to go full force ahead, and we'll do the end of May-ish area in the at the Hard Rock Stadium. If not, we have another location. Like I said, it's going to be great, and we'll do that as well.
Can you imagine how your company can grow if you are growing with all this problem with COVID? Without COVID, with a buoyant economy, how do you see the future of your company?
I mean, I really just think we have a great product right now, and we're poised to really explode right now. We really are. We have a great financial backing in place. We have our platform is doing well. We're in talks with some other deals. We're in talks with some celebrities about getting involved as equity partners. One guy is a big Miami guy. I can't mention him, but he's a big Miami guy. Another guy is obviously Shaq. And seeing if we can consummate these deals, man, and just get this thing rolling. You know, I really believe that. I always say it, but in 3 to 5 years, I think we can be among the biggest combat sports promotions in the world.
What can you tell us about this new event in Biloxi, Mississippi?
It's a great event from start to finish. We have a ladies fight on board that's going to be good, and just a lot of really good undercard fights. We have Leonard Garcia, former WEC, former UFC contender, fought for us before. He's 1-on-1 with us, and he's going to be battling Joe Elmore. Joe Elmore is an up-and-coming star for us. That's going to be a tremendous main event. And then in the co-main event, we have Bobo Bannon, who's 1-1. He got knocked out by Sam Shoemaker and scored a really nice knockout over Mike Kyle, a former UFC contender, in his first fight, and he's going to be battling our first actual ever heavyweight champion, BKFC, Arnold Adams. So we have some really intriguing matchups. It's going to be great. It's going to air live on the Bare Knuckle TV app at bktvApp.com, and tickets are sold out. They've been sold out for about 3 weeks now. So, you know, it's a great thing for us.
So Dave, thank you for your time. I hope your company keep growing and keep giving us the fans this good nights, because we love combat sport like anything else. Thank you, Dave.
I know. Thank you so much for your support, as always. I appreciate it.